not open until doomsday.
So now, with PKE readings, we move away from the ABC Saturday morning first season into the syndicated episodes. Now, this block of 65 syndicated episodes began airing in weekday syndication about the same time Season 2 started airing on ABC Saturday mornings in September of 1987. This first episode is titled Knock Knock. We begin with an assignment at a bowling alley, and in this episode we see the Ghostbusters equipment causing about the same amount of damage it did in the major motion picture. Now this kind of lessened in the cartoon over time, so you can definitely tell this is one of the early episodes that went into production. We get to see that the Ghostbusters are really bonding. They're practically like siblings now.
Well, come on, let's get these little nasties put away. Okay, Winston, it's your turn.
My turn? It's your turn. I did dishes on Tuesday, remember? We traded.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Works every time.
Meanwhile, beneath the city, it seems kind of odd that all those subway cars have the same exact graffiti and markings.
Hey, Bob, come take a look at this.
Hey, look at all that weird writing. What do you think it means?
Do not open until doomsday.
We've got a subway tunnel to dig. We're not gonna stop just cause some nut door says so.
Of course! New subway systems trump talking doors every time. Every time.
Wait for us.
Made it. Boy, are we lucky.
Wow, they must have been holding some kind of identical twin convention down in that subway. Cloning convention, perhaps? Of course, once again, the Ghostbusters are called when New York City is under supernatural threat.
The subway system messed up? How can you tell the difference? Okay, we'll get right on it. Okay, let's roll.
So much for our beauty rest.
It's a conspiracy.
Hey, ladies, check out the chest hair on Dr. Spengler there.
I think they're more interested in my epididymis.
Epididymis. Look it up, kids. This clip may explain why, even as a man in his late 30s, I am still afraid of the dark.
This could be very helpful. From what I've been able to figure out, the center of the disturbance is 10 miles down the line. This should take us there in minutes.
Terrific. On second thought, maybe we should walk.
Meanwhile, back at the cloning convention...
It's Sumerian.
Can you read Sumerian?
In my sleep. Underwater and with the lights off. Of course I can read Sumerian. According to the stone, At the far end of this tunnel, there's a doorway into the nether regions. The door was hidden deep in the earth, not to be opened until Doomsday, the end of the world.
Yeah, so?
Peter, did you ever leave some old socks in your closet too long? And the whole closet began to smell like your socks?
Maybe.
Hey, don't make fun. This is how I got through college.
By the way, Peter, did you remember to burn those old uniforms like I asked you?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Gotta remember to take care of this stuff later.
And once again, I present one of my top Real Ghostbusters constant quotables.
So let me get this straight. If we don't stop it, this is what the whole world is going to look like?
Over here, quick!
Look, over there, more dirt. And what's that?
More dirt!
But that's all we've seen for the last 500 years. Dirt!
Don't roll so fast. We've got all of eternity.
Did you just see what I just saw?
No.
Me neither.
Now here's the part where we get to this episode being a lot closer in tone to the film than most episodes.
This place is like the eye of the hurricane.
I'm just glad we don't actually have to go in there.
Ray, I'm afraid that's exactly what we have to do.
What? Egon, you kidder! I'll bet you knew this all along and just didn't tell us, am I right?
It's our only chance. But I figured if I told you the whole story, you wouldn't want to do it.
That's a terrible thing to say, Egon. You're right, of course. But it's still a terrible thing to say.
And as dark as this episode may have seemed, we go out on a goofy Peter Loves Slimer segment.
Yeah, just because you had a bad day, that's no reason to take it out on Slimer.
I don't care. I don't like him. I never liked him.
Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe he eats because he wants to feel accepted. Remember, he's a ghost living with a bunch of guys whose job it is to bust ghosts. How would you feel?
You breathe a word of this to anybody, and I'll deny it.
Thank you for watching Planet Beer Wagon.
Subscribing would be greatly appreciated.